This is the Edinburgh Festival. This is where you can find over 250 stages, including one in the building site, 2 in the building site, 3 in about. There are places all over Edinburgh, but we're building up the atmosphere, rather like we're building up the venues and building up the studios. So, well, we're going to have a lot to do over the next couple of weeks here at Edinburgh, and to take us there, we're going to start off with an act that was playing in the first week of the Fringe. They've taken improvised comedy and opera and pushed them together to make Puccini. Well, actually, no, it might not be Puccini. You might want to suggest that they do the works of Cole Porter instead, or Gilbert and Sullivan, or Gilbert Grape, or Rossi and Parfit. But anyway, they call themselves Impropera, and well, why don't you have a listen? As you can see, I'm no Impropera expert, but those were the guys from Impropera playing at the St George's Theatre, St George's West, for the Assembly Rooms. There's so many different amounts of talents that you can find at the Fringe. And I don't mean that some people are bad and some people are good. I mean, there's so many different genres. Improvised comedy, opera, and my next guest you are going to absolutely love. It is Trey from the Bickersons. Hi, Trey.
How you doing there, buddy?
It's great to meet you from the Bickersons.
Great, thank you. I am a floor manager of Breakfast with the Bickersons, as you may well know. It is my job to keep those goofy puppets in line. Not easy, not easy. My 2 main stars, John and Blanche Bickerson, well
they're up in the bar just now, aren't they?
Oh, probably bickering, you can probably hear them. We're actually in this very nice building site. We're in the marquee down there, just over there. And
the thing that gets me, Trey, okay,
yes,
is you're the stage manager, and
yes,
it's Breakfast with the Bickersons. Now, the Fringe is notorious for having a reasonable amount of alcohol intake every hour after about 4 p.m. So how do you get everybody up in time for breakfast?
That is not easy. We pick some of them up in the morning in a wheelbarrow. We just roll them down the street and we use them.
A wheelbarrow?
Yes, a wheelbarrow. We collect them. We offer us free be wheeled by a puppet picking you up while you're drunk service.
That's excellent. Is it online anywhere, or is it just information
yes,
about the show?
pickmeuponpiss.com.
Excellent. Now that, of course, is one of the great new Web 2.0 companies coming out of the Valley. You've probably read about it on TechCrunch recently, but it is hopefully going to be in the demo pit at TechCrunch 20, which is coming up at about 16th to 17th of September. So it's a good service. Congratulations. I'm so glad you've got stock in it as well.
Great. And we got our first proper review tonight.
Oh, how is Michael Arrington?
5 stars.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying,
fantastic.
baby. 5 stars. Woo!
5 star! 5 stars!
I can't do that. I only have 4 fingers, but trust me, there's 5.
There you go. Put it up again. Let's get it right.
8 stars.
8 stars! 8 stars! 18 stars!
Baby.
18!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! Rock and roll!
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of rock and roll, okay, perfect. Speaking of rock and roll, Christian Reilly has brought his life story up to the Fringe, and it is fantastic. It is moving, and it is all told through the power of rock. Christian Reilly, rock and roll. We caught up with him at the great hip and happening venue, a graveyard.
I see your face across a crowded room. You look into my eyes, and then my heart goes boom. There's a million pretty ladies on 1,000 dance floors, but you're the one I must take home tonight. 'Cause you're my drunk girlfriend, and you know you drive me wild. You're my drunk girlfriend when you're dancing like a special child. They say you're a liability, but I just want you here with me, threatening to punch people you don't like. Oh, there's a sweet young girl who's been talking to me all night. You say it's time to give her a piece of your mind. You walk over and hit her while I'm yelling, hey, that's my sister! When she wakes, I know she'll see the funny side. 'Cause you're my drunk girlfriend, and I'll never turn my back on you. You're my drunk girlfriend. Baby, they don't know you like I do. They want me to take you home, but they never see us when we're all alone. And you say 3 words that melt my heart right through. Hold my hand.
there we go there. Christian Reilly up in Greyfriars Kirkyard. Christian, thank you very much. As always, links to the shows are back on our website. I'm not going to repeat it now because it's probably just there at the side of wherever you're watching this video. It could be YouTube, it could be Broadway Baby, it could be EdinburghFringe.thepodcastnetwork.com, it could even be Google Video, if somebody's uploaded it there. But what do we have next? Well, the Fringe, we've had comedy, we've had music, we've had comedy and music at the same time. But now we're going to be all serious for a moment and talk a bit about politics. Because there are 2 musicals this year that are based on the life of Anthony Blair, ex-PM.
Come and see Tony Blair the Musical.
It's on at 3:45 at the Gilded Balloon, Bristow Square.
It's a Shakespearean tragedy and comedy with singing and dancing. I think it's the only show in Edinburgh this year to have an American soldier hoedown and Tony Blair and Gordon Brown tap dancing on a table.
The neighbors think there's mess to clean up, but no one knows how. But it's Gordon's brought them down. No, I'm going to leave this place. My legacy lives on. As books and films and musicals show what I've undergone. I've been played by Robert Lindsay. I've been played by Michael Sheen. Yes, to hell with Helen Mirren. There's the star part in the screen.
So that there was, rather seriously, Tony Blair the Musical. Now, rather like Countdown, dun, 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 we take all those words and then we move them around and we get Tony the Blair Musical.
Okay, we are from Tony the Blair Musical, and we're on every night in C Main, C+1, at 6:20, except for the 13th.
It's a fresh, irreverent look at the former PM's 10 years in power, told by him through flashbacks and catchy tunes. It's frothy, it's fun, it's irreverent.
It's not too heavy.
It's not too heavy. It's no big political statement. It's just a lot of fun and an evening's entertainment. So come along and see Tony the Blair Musical.
Ain't no party like a Labour Party, eh?
I knew we were destined to be together. Time itself seemed to stop as our eyes met. Like in a film, or low-budget piece of Fringe theatre. I shall never forget it. John Major.
William Hay.
I thought I was William Hay.
No, you're Ian Duncan Smith.
Shit.
Shall we start again? John Major.
William Hay.
Ian Duncan Smith.
Michael Howard. We are the former Tory leaders who all fell foul of Mr. Blair. We buy our suits from Marks and Spencer's, moving as originality or flair.
Not there anymore. Edinburgh, so full of memories, so full of fun, but no more podcast for today. Bye-bye.